Okay, so it is week 16, day 4. Still not back on TikTok, so I'm on Facebook again. Not that it makes a real difference, although I do tend to get more viewers on TikTok than I do anywhere else, but since TikTok wants to lie. The funny thing is that in my posts that I made after being suspended and my appeal being denied, I've gotten nothing, almost nothing, almost like one comment, but nothing but spam emails telling me, oh, go check my bio, so-and-so on Instagram can get your account restored. And they're like legit 3, 4, 5 different people all saying the exact same thing. And I've reported every one of them. The exact same comment, exact same spam comment. All telling me to go check the bio to get unbanned, or go see so-and-so on Instagram to get unbanned. Legit spam comments that I've seen on TikTok, I've seen on Instagram, I've seen on Facebook, in DoorDash groups, YouTube, everywhere. Spam comments. Half of them, they're like, violation found. Other half, no violation found. And the ones that say no violation found are the ones that keep fucking coming back in. Like, there is legit 3 or 4 of them from the same person. I'm sure it's just being repeated for some stupid reason, get a notification again after I report it. So that just tells you right there that the TikTok content moderation doesn't know what the fuck they're doing when they find violations on one, but not another. But they can ban your account, or they can suspend your access due to one fucking report of saying something, or somebody, some moderator watching you, and if you say one word or something out of place that they don't like, well, hate speech. Because legit, there was no hate speech. I don't want to add 3 guests to my broadcast. Because if it is what I think it is, that word is not a slur in any way whatsoever, unless you are using it as a slur. Other than that, it's just an insult to assholes. It's just another way of calling somebody an asshole. That's it. Unless I am directing that to somebody in particular for a certain reason, it is not a slur. And the word is cocksucker. Cocksucker is not a slur unless it's being directed to somebody of a certain sexual preference and gender. Then it can be considered a slur. Other than that, it's just calling somebody an asshole, basically. Always has been. It is the only legit thing that I can, not even legit, I can't say legit, it is the only thing that I can think that can possibly be construed as hate speech in my life. Because I went back and watched the entire beginning of my thing, and all I did was really talk about 2 movies. I think that was the beginning of the film. Beginning of the live. That was like 3 hours earlier. And then at the end of it, I told that story about working at Camping World and how my glasses got stolen. My glasses got stolen, and I called somebody a name that was not a slur in whatever. And 2 minutes later, my live was suspended. With 0 people in my live. Because it said 0 on the top. I constantly check that. It's the only one I can see viewers here on Twitch, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. But if there's 0 on TikTok, there's 0 on TikTok. So, whatever. They don't care. They don't care. They just want to. Their moderators are completely about. They pick and choose what they want to ban and what they don't. Because you can go through TikTok and find literal hate speech videos. You can find pedophiles on that, legit, making comments and comments and comments and comments. And they don't get banned. They get bullied off the app. Rightfully so. By creators. Because TikTok won't do shit about it. But God forbid you stand up to racism. You're considered hate speech, like in my one video. I came across the video, and it was a comment, a reply to a comment. It was a black gentleman. That's not far enough down. Sitting in his car with a little comment bubble next to his head. It was a video reply to a comment. It said something along the lines, when you're going to learn these white people don't like you. That was legit the comments. These white people don't like you. And so I go back and watch this original video, and it's basically about trying to be like unifying. It's a unifying type video. It's like a we should all love each other type thing. So they were basically treating him like he's a traitor to his race because he doesn't want to play a victim or anything. Something along those lines. He doesn't want to play a victim. He goes, I know plenty of white people, you know, none of them are racist. We all love each other. We all treat each other the same, and I will treat you the same with them. And so that kind of prompted the comment, like, when are you going to learn these white people don't like you? So he kind of just, I stitched his video, and all he did was he was pointing at the comment. He pointed at the comment that said, these white people don't like you. And I stitched the video, and all I did while I was standing there, all I did was say, yeah, we do. We really do. My entire video. That was my entire video. These white people don't like you. Yeah, we do. Got taken down for hate speech immediately. And they wouldn't restore it because it was still hate speech. Where in my video was there hate? Now, if my video got taken down for hate speech, you would assume it would be the one, you know, because of the stitch had the hate speech in it. Technically, these white people don't like you would be technically hate speech. Not really, but that could be considered hate speech. That video wasn't taken down. I got a video taken down where all I did was stand there, and you know, you do a duet where basically you're like, you know, like listen to this guy type thing, and you're kind of just there in agreement. That's what I was doing. He was going off on other creators. For being disgusting to another creator. But at the same time, he wasn't defending the creator that was getting attacked. But he was going off on their treatment of her for whatever the situation was. And I agreed 100%. You know, I didn't really like what she was actually saying, but the attacks that she got by very, very big time creators was completely unjustified and uncalled for and disgusting. I mean, one big creator got very sexually explicit with his insults with her, and he thought that was okay. That is the liberal mindset, is that I can be as disgusting and make you look as horrible as I possibly want with whatever words I want to fucking use, because I'm in the right, even though I'm on the left. So he got attacked for that by another big-time creator. And all I did was stand there next to him, and I'm like, I don't have to say shit. He says everything right here. My video got taken down for hate speech or harassment or bullying, something like that, and not restored. Yet his video was still up, even though his video was the one that had everything in it. But mine got taken down for violations. I got the community guideline violation, yet his video stayed up. Make it make sense. TikTok wasn't so fucking big and like controlling it, I would completely not even use it anymore. But when I do these things, this is where I get most of the attention from. I'm not saying I'm doing this for attention, but this is where I can reach the most people doing this stuff. I got 27 subscribers on YouTube. Like 2 of them are from doing this. I got 16 subscribers on Twitch. All are from doing this. Instagram, most of that people follow me on Instagram are just basically friends off of Facebook. And most of the people on Facebook are either just random people that added me and I added them back when Facebook was the only really real thing. And then friends or acquaintances or classmates. You know, can't say they're all friends because, you know, we weren't all friends. So, or people I work with at a restaurant that I've known for 20 years. So things like that. I have 13,000 followers on TikTok. I know that's not a lot, but for me, that's quite a bit. I was actually very impressed that I got anywhere close to that in the first place. Just basically stating my opinions on shit. But it's just asinine, the way these moderators just pick and choose whatever the fuck they want to do. So like I said, because I have this little weird mental thing that I have 3 phones here set up, I need to have all 3 phones set up. So I am live streaming on Facebook, and most likely, if people actually start getting into it, I doubt that they will because nobody's getting into it on Instagram. I got 16. I keep getting another follower every so often on Twitch, so that's kind of cool. But I rarely ever have anybody watch me on Instagram. I've had like 3 people pop in every so often on Facebook so far. This is only my second day doing it on Facebook. But Twitch or TikTok is people coming in and out all the time, which I guess could be a bad thing because I get reported for fake hate speech. So that being said, I keep saying this, but I am going to, from here on out, I'm not going to talk about anything other than the workouts and or anything that goes with it. If people pop in here and try to catch me with a loaded question, like somebody popped in, you support LGBTQ? Depends on what you fucking mean. I support people being allowed to live their lives as they so choose and love who they want to love. Yes. Do I support the community in some of the things that they do? No. Do I? Loaded questions. Because that's all they are. When somebody asks you a question like that, do you support LGBTQ? Do you support BLM? It's a loaded question. 100% a loaded question. Because they want you to say something out of pocket, or that's not just a simple yes. So they can ask you the next question until they can catch you saying something that they don't want you to say, and then all of a sudden you're a bad guy. So. So yeah. Anyway, so from here on out, I will ignore any comments that have to do with anything other than the workout, other than maybe compliments here and there, trolls. But then again, trolls will be trolling about the workout thing anyway. I will avoid doing my whole movie review thing that my son and I watch a movie on Mondays, and I'm not going to talk about that because maybe that was a problem. Maybe me talking about RRR on Netflix because it's an Indian film, maybe that was the hate speech. I don't fucking know. I doubt it was that. Could be. Very well could be. So all my little personal side notes, there's no point. Nobody's watching me half the time anyway, so there's no point doing anything but just doing it. The only reason I'm recording these in the first place and live streaming this is to keep myself coming down here. Then I spend like a half hour, 20 minutes doing what I'm doing right now, and then I'll do the same thing in between the workouts. So if I just shut the fuck up, do the workout, then when I do get taken off, because I guarantee you I will on TikTok, once I get back on there, I could literally just do my workout without any music playing, so there's no offense to anybody. I could have all my tattoos covered, so there's no offense to anybody, and keep my mouth completely shut and not say a goddamn thing, and I would still get my life suspended for harassment, bullying, and hate speech, because somebody either is offended by seeing somebody working out, because it's fat phobic. That's what that is nowadays. Working out, talking about working, it's fat phobic. Because everything's phobic now. Everything's phobic. Now, what the phobia is you're afraid to stand up for yourself. You're afraid to be your own person. You have to have everything catered to you and all cushioned and wrapped up in your little safe space that you can't let other people have their opinions. So there's a difference between opinions and being an asshole and being bigoted and things like that. That's different. But at the same time, calling somebody phobic for whatever reason because they don't like you, instead of just calling them a fucking asshole like they are, well, that's transphobic. No, it's not. And they're like, oh, you gotta have somebody else fight your battles for you. Fuck, I mean, everybody's a keyboard warrior nowadays. Why don't you just be a keyboard warrior? And just fire back at them. We've lost our own individualities. Everybody is a group, part of a group now. You are part of a collective. Everybody's part of a collective now, and it's all like we have to be a protected class of people. Everybody has to make our decisions for us, and everybody has to stop other people from even saying things that make us upset because we have anxiety, because our parents never taught us how to handle things and handle our emotions. So all we do is whine and cry and complain and get offended by everything. See, the reason why we were taught as kids, sticks and stones may break my bones, I'm rubber, you're glue, and what was the other one? I know you are, but what am I? Those three little fucking things that we learned as kids are what made Gen X kind of the most chill generation. Why? Because I don't care what you say about me. I know who I am. So fuck you if you don't like me. That is my generation. And my generation is that way because of phrases like that, growing up with phrases like that. You know, so in some, I remember every kid was saying shit like that. And it became a mantra because if someone goes, yeah, you're ugly, I know you are, but what am I? You're ugly, I know you are, but what am I? You're ugly, I know you are, but what am I? You're an idiot. Sticks and stones may break my bones, names never hurt me. Nah. That little extra yeah at the end made it so much better. And do you understand how pissed off bullies would get? I'm like, anybody else remember how pissed off bullies would get when you would say something like that? You're stupid. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. They would get pissed. They would get so mad, like it was legit. Like they were insulting themselves. So anything they said, this is obviously we were little kids. So they get mad because they know if they said something to me, I'd say something like that, and then it's just in turn me calling them stupid instead, or them calling themselves stupid, and they would believe it because they were stupid. That's how we grew up without getting offended by every little thing. Without having to run and cry and hide because somebody called me a name. Look at my outfit. I look really cute today. Ugh, you look horrible today. I'm never wearing this stuff again. Be secure in your fucking self, people. And what's the funniest part is all these people that are like, I want to be different than everybody else, and they're all dressing exactly the same. Then they find more people like them. And they're like, hey, we're all the same. Now, you wanted to be different than everybody else. Now here's like 8,000 million people that are exactly the fucking same as you. You're no different. There are groups. You fall into a category. Be different. If you want to be different, be different. Do something out of pocket. Be different. Don't give a shit what other people say to you about you. Quit being a little bitch about stuff. If you don't like what somebody says, fine. Tell them. Run and tell the teacher. Yeah, Billy said this. It pisses me off about that. My son, see here, you guys keep fucking talking. My son was like 8, 9 years old. He was playing his little Game Boy Advance. I think it was the Advance. I don't know, a little flip up one. Little half. Like a seashell thing. I think that was the Advance. He's playing a Mario game. He's on a level, like an ice level. He's in the back seat of my mom's car with my niece. And my niece was born in 94, so she's 8 years older than him. So my guess, he's probably more around Yeah, he's probably 6 or 7, somewhere around there. But she's in the back seat, and my mom's driving. He's playing his little game, and he goes, "Stupid ice tower." My niece thought he said, "Stupid ass tower." So she tells my mom, "He said a bad word." And he's like, "And did you say a bad word?" And he would never lie about it. Yeah. She goes, and then of course she rambles off, "Stupid ass tower." So he doesn't hear it exactly as she, what did he say? She goes, you know, so he gets his mouth washed out with soap, which I have no problem with because that's the shit that happened to us for saying a bad word. So my mom tells me what it was. I'm like, okay, fine. So we have a talk with him when he gets home. He goes, "What did you say?" "Well, what did you say? I'll get in trouble. You know, you're not going to get in trouble for saying something I'm asking you to say." And he goes, "Stupid ice tower." I'm like, "You said what?" He goes, "Stupid ice tower." Well, he was always taught that stupid was a bad word. Okay? That he's not allowed to call his sister stupid. He's not allowed to say stupid because it's mean. And there's nothing wrong with teaching your kids not to say mean things, because that's part of the problem is people don't want to teach their kids not to be mean to other kids. So I called up and said, "What?" I'm like, "He said stupid ice tower." Stupid, he's been told stupid is a bad word, so he said a bad word. He thought he said a bad word. Stupid is not a word you get your mouth washed out with soap for. And, you know, ass at 5, 6, 7 years old, maybe, yeah, you should. But he did not say stupid ass tower. He said stupid ice tower. He still knows that, but he still gets pissed off when he thinks about that. This is what happens when you get tattletales who think it's the thing to do to be a tattletale. Is you think you win. That smug look on your face like, "I got you. Got you in trouble." And that's like the thing to be now, is to be a tattletale. We've created a society of tattletales. And that seems to be okay. I have no problem with making people be accountable for their actions and their words. You know, that's different. If you were going to be a hateful, bigoted person, that's one thing. But you say a word that's nowhere near in context of what would be considered hateful, other than just being mean, like calling you like they're fucking bunch of assholes. They're a bunch of fucking assholes. You know, that's not being hateful. That's being mean, calling people names, but that's not being hateful. There's a difference between saying mean things and being hateful. Hate speech should not be tolerated. But hate speech is hate speech. You can't just make anything hate speech just because you want to. Just because you think, because it offends you, you think it's geared towards you. So if somebody says something, then when is asshole going to become hate speech? Because you could very easily wrap that around into being homophobic. Very easily, if you wanted to. Well, that has to do with gay sex, so it's going to be, it's homophobic to say asshole, call somebody an asshole, because you're just calling them a bottom. It very well easily could be at this point. And it's absolutely getting ridiculous the way this society is going. That everything. People suck. People will always suck. And avoiding interacting with people is not the way to handle it. Tattling on them is not the way to handle it. Handling it is the way to handle it. When somebody comes in here and trolls me and gives me shit, I give them shit right back. Someone pops onto my comments, I in my TikTok videos, I make a reply video to their comment. Why? Because that's how you handle shit. One thing I've always hated, probably part of the reason why I don't get some of the jobs that I've applied for, is when they'll ask you, well, what would you do if you had an irate customer? I'm like, I'd handle it. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm very good at squashing situations. I'm very good at de-escalating situations with customers. And I always have been. I rarely ever have to go to a manager until they have been persistent on getting a manager. Because I can de-escalate. I mean, there are times I've been like, I've gone so far as I could when I know that we are in the wrong because the managers do not want to handle it. And I'm say, I'll tell you what, you want it fixed? Ask for a manager. So he goes, I'm like, that's the only way he will change his mind. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, but that's different altogether. But I'm like, I can handle the situation. Like, there's no need to grab a manager unless you need to. I'm like, if your employees cannot handle customers, then they shouldn't be doing anything involving customers. If your customer gets pissed off for some reason, if they ask for a manager, that's a different story. But when they start complaining about prices and this and my burger's this and, or whatever it is, if your employee cannot handle that, they should not be dealing with customers in the first place. Period. If you don't have people skills, don't have customer skills, you should not be dealing with customers. I don't care if it's just McDonald's. Somebody walks up and says, hey, I'm sorry, you guys put pickles in my burger, can I get a new one? You're usually fine, right? You know, okay, sure, no problem. They put pickles on it, why don't we just pick the pickles off? No, that's not the way it happens. If you put pickles on it, there's pickle juice on the fucking burger. I wanted a burger. The customer comes up screaming, I want a new burger and I want a refund and this and that. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, sir, I can get you a new burger. I do apologize. They put pickles on it. But if you are going to get a new one, then I can't give you a refund. I can give you a refund or a new burger, whichever one you would like. And it's all in the tone of your voice. You've got to be able to have these people skills to be functional in life. And they don't get mad because they don't have people skills either. And they're so used to being coddled by businesses that they'll usually end up getting what they want. You know, I've worked in restaurants plenty of times. They want their whole meal comped because their steak was undercooked. And there's 6 people there. Everybody else's food was fine. They want their whole fucking meal comped because I had to wait an extra 5 minutes while you cooked up my steak. No, I'm like, now if I have to go recook your steak because it was overcooked and it's going to take another extra 10, 15 minutes, sure, I will give you a new steak and I will comp your meal, but not everybody else's. You know, I will take it off your bill because you had to wait an extra 20 minutes because my cook overcooked it. Now, if I have to just go cook it up for a few minutes, I might take a couple bucks off for you, might discount a little bit, give you a 5% discount. But I'm not going to comp your whole meal. But what they want, these managers want, is for you to conform and just do as told and get a manager. But then again, if you get a manager every time somebody confronts you, what is your value as a customer service representative? If you can't handle customer service and you have to get a manager every time because that's what you're told to do, then why are you even there? All you're doing is being the in-between between the customer and the manager just to get the manager. But they always ask you in situations, especially in car dealerships and in service centers and stuff where I've interviewed as a service advisor, Um, what do you do if you got a customer comes up angry about this? I'm like, well, I'll do my best to de-escalate the situation. Well, we prefer if you come get a manager. Like every time an angry customer comes in because somebody didn't fix their car right, or has a question about charges and stuff, they think they're overcharged, you want me to get a manager every time? Well, if they get mad and irate, they start raising their voice and causing, I'm like, you don't let them cause a scene. I'm like, I have learned over the years of doing this how to de-escalate a situation and explain things properly so customers understand what the problem is. It's not a hard skill to have. You just have to do your job and explain shit to people. But nobody wants explanations anymore. They want compensation. They want retribution. They want things handed to them when they want. If they're mad, I don't believe I should have been charged $200 for this thing. Well, our labor price is $100 an hour. I told you it was a 2-hour job. $200. Well, it should have only taken you an hour to do it. You know, it's a 2-hour job. I was not aware of your labor price. It's right here above my head, big bold ass letters, and I said in the beginning how much the labor rate was. It's even written down on your paper right there. And then they'll bitch, and they'll complain, and they'll bitch, they'll threaten to give you a bad review, and all of a sudden, boom, you get what you want. We conform to everything. We've created a society of whiners and complainers, and they get what they want, and it's ridiculous. There is absolutely no reason for this. This is what they want. They want you to conform to everything. They want you to bow down to everybody. Because if you don't, the people in power don't win. They don't get what they want, which is control. Anyway, I had to vent. So anyway, from here on out, from this moment on, the Shania Twain song. Yeah, from this moment on, there would be nothing but workout talk in these lives. If somebody comments on something and brings something else up, nope, don't care. Because I'm not... One, I need to get this done faster, so the less I talk, the better. And two, there's no point. So, anyway, so today, it's week 16, day 4. We're back to chest, shoulders, and triceps, second half of that routine. Warm up is the 20-minute workout from Turbo Jam minus the cool down, and then we'll be doing cable pullovers on the resistance machine there, decline presses, decline flies on the bench. Well, the bench is over here, but you know. And then for shoulders, we'll be doing front shoulder raises, behind the neck press, rear shoulder flies, and shoulder shrugs. Triceps are going to be a wide grip tricep push down, overhead extensions, and lying down cross body extension. Yeah, so I'm going to shut up and start doing my workout. Maybe. There we go. Red shirt on, black with blue, and green.
20-minute turbo jam. This is the perfect workout when you're short on time and you need a big calorie burn. So for low impact modifications, keep your eyes on Mindy, or my girl, Anarita. They're going to show you how to do it low impact. We're going to show you how to do it with a lot of enthusiasm and have a great time. Make sure you've got a bottle of water and a towel, a big smile, and a good attitude. You guys ready to party? Let's go. Shoulders, roll them. Now start off small, because we're just getting you warmed up. We're going to build into this gradually, and this will be guaranteed the best 20 minutes of your day. You guys ready? Okay. Double long lead. Now give me a jab to the front, but nice and easy. Single jab, but don't snap those elbows. Stay controlled. Double off. Now a cross punch. Single crosses. Hit the corners. Perfect. Double off. Now it's a hook. Like you're sliding your elbow across the shelf. Singles. Double off. Uppercut. Up and away. Now singles. Away from your own face. Now let's march right. Pivot. Arms up. Pull. Imagine you're grabbing someone by the shoulders and you're pulling them down. That's it. Just like that. Pull them down. Yeah, that's where you get all those calories. Upper body, lower body. Singles for 8 on one side. Bring the elbow back behind your hip. Switching, go the other way. We're burning calories right out of the gate. Pull it. Pull it. Now this one I want you to freeze. Hold it and extend. Yep. Big circle down. 4 times around. Deal. 2 more. And now last pull down. Reach all the way up. Pull down. Hip flexor. Push it forward. Sit back into the hamstring. Do it again. Sit back. 1 more time. 2 more times. Again. Now hold it. Drop that toe. Step over. And get your groove on. It's whatever you want. Just shake it, all right? Now stretch it out to the left. Other side. Push it in. Good. Marching left knee. Hit it. Pull. Arms all the way up. Good. The more energy you can use from head to toe, the more calories you're going to burn this 20 minutes. And every minute counts. Give me 8. Give me 8. Good. Pull. Pull. The good news is, though, it's not going to feel like exercise. Switch. You've just been invited to the party. And we're glad you're here. You ready? I want you to freeze this one. Hold it. Perfect. Extend. All the way around. Hey, that was a nice clap, guys. Very impressive. Reach all the way up. Pull down. Hip flexors. I can hear you back there, George. Do it again. Push your hip forward. Nice. Okay, keep your knees up. Never lock out any of the joints. 1 more time. And hold it down. All right, drop that toe. Bust your move. Come on, party. Hey. Hey. Sweet, here we go. Lunge your left. Other way. All right, now bring it in and pump it out to one side. Stretch out those hips. You're ready, guys. Now jump rope. And anytime you want to see how to keep this low impact, keep your eyes on Amarita. She has lost 75 pounds, and she never has her feet leave the ground, all right? Nice job. Okay, guys, we're going to move on right away. We start with those uppercuts. I want you to aim for under my chin, right towards me. You guys ready? Uppercuts. Now to the corner. So right under my chin, and then under the corner. And it's out, up, and away from your own face. Now we're going to add those hooks. Good uppercut. Now look. Pump it to me. Pump it. Now you can either do this nice and low like this, or get funky. Just have a good time, because you know what? This is your workout. As long as you enjoy it, let's go. Uppercut. Now hook. Uppercut. Hook. Pump it. That's it. That feel good. Got those abs working already. Here we go. Uppercut. Hook. Uppercut. Hook. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Hey, you can house it too. That's big in Hawaii. Can we add on? Elbows low. Low and high. Low and high. I've got one hand here by my face. You want you can modify this. Gonna show you how to go low impact right here. That's up to you. Should we put together? Uppercut. Now hook. Good. Uppercut. Hook. Hold it, baby. We're gonna add those elbows. Elbow. Hook. 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 Uppercut last time. Taking me. Do it again. Pump it. I know. Leave this thing into Holly. Elbows. Hook. Hook. Good. Jump rope. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. You guys are doing an amazing job. I want you to keep that energy nice and high because we're about to get to the party train. You guys ready for the party train? Okay, here we go. Jab, cross, speed bag. Jab, cross. Speed bag back by your ear. Work out those hips. Nice, do it again. Again, now on that cross, come all the way around your body. Speed bag back here by your ear. Jab, cross. The more you put into it, the more calories you're going to burn. So use your whole body. Get that nice and low. We're going to move forward. Let's go up. Step back. Good. Now, if you want to keep it low impact, you're going to stay down like this the whole time. Or you can hop. Are you guys ready to go? And that knee. Good job, guys. Now remember, it's what you put into it. So if you want to burn a lot of calories, you got to put a lot of energy in. Let's go. Go. Every ounce of your body. Come on, enjoy that music. One more time. Adding on now. Back kick, front knee. Look over your shoulder. Bring your guard with you. Hands always go with you. Do it again. Stop. Take your arms with you. All those little things make a difference in your physique. Bring it up. Good job. Add a knee. Do it again. Add the knee on the way back. Back kick, front knee. Yeah, baby. Let's do one of each. Move it up. Knee on the way back. Back kick. One more time. Back kick knee. Jump rope. It's okay. You are doing so good. I want you to enjoy yourself, all right? Now, if anything bothers you, then modify it. Because the more you do this workout, the better results you're going to have. Jab cross. Speed bag. Good. Tap that foot out. I'm ready to take this ride. Are you ready to take this ride? All right, then move to me. Come on. There you are, baby. I know. Leave this thing in the Holly. I know what I'm good at. And I know where my weaknesses are. You ready to add a knee? I can hear that train. Party train. It's coming. Now, I want your energy build. Feel your energy coming up from your toes. Here it comes. Get on that train, baby. And a knee. Oh! Come on, Angela. Let's go. Hey. Oh. Nice shot, guys. Now back kick, front knee. Look over that shoulder. Oh. Ooh, feel those abs contract. Every time you lift the knee, lift your hip with it. Put it together, or crosses up. Feet big back, add a knee. Beautiful. Back kick, front knees. Hey. This time I want you to just do one, okay? Feet back, add a knee. Back kick, front knee. Again. Nice. Jump rope. Okay, get used to that sound. That's your cue for turbo. That's our signature move. We're going to take brace yourself, but I want you to push yourself. It's a minute and 30 seconds. We're going to start with a football drill. Turn to your right, back, and front. Now turn right again. Come on, baby, work it. Are you pushing? Back to front. Good. Now 8 knees on one side. Good. You can balance this, or you can tap that toe down. Switch. Reach all the way up, baby. Okay, now run forward. The blocks come across your body. Boom. Do it again. Take that intensity up. Are you there? Come on. Push yourself. Take it across. One more time. You're almost there. Come on. This is it. Jump rope. Last second. Now double it up. Singles. Oh yeah. Double it up. Yeah. Nice. Now, don't stop moving. Get your water like these guys are. Get your towel. Dry up. But I need you to keep moving. Promise me that. You gotta keep moving. That's the whole point of an anaerobic drill. You take your heart rate very high. You're out of breath, not breathless completely. But you know, you're just gonna work very hard. You have to keep moving right when you finish so that we make sure we recover together. So let's check it, guys. Very close to being at the end. So get your second wind. Put a big smile on your face, because this is how we're going out. Are you guys ready? Stomp uppercut. Somebody say, hey. There you go, all the way up and all the way to the side. All out and away from your own face. Right into your jab cross. Nice. Now chin on my back foot. See when I'm up on the back toe and my heel is lifted? Those kind of things are going to make your knees last a lot longer. Step uppercut. Be mindful of your form. Jab cross. Take your legs nice and wide. Step uppercut. Jab cross. Nice. Do it again, baby. Jab cross. Yeah, give me those legs. Step uppercut. Jab cross. Here we go. Now with the jab knee. Jab knee, back hip. You might not get this the first time, no big deal. You will the next couple of times. Now watch, when I pull the knee back, the arm comes back. Put it together, step up and go. Isn't it awesome? Jab cross. Hang in there, baby, you're almost done. Jab knee, back kick. Again. Burning serious calories, serious fat. Uppercut. Oh. Jab cross. I love it. Jab knee. That kick, work it. Hey. All right, guys, jump rope. I like it. They love it. You're gonna love it too. You're gonna love it because the exercises are intense. You get results, and the music is phenomenal. Step uppercut. Turn your body. Come on. Use those legs. Last little part. Keep your energy high. I'm so proud of you. You have done such an awesome job today. Jab cross. Gabby, punches are shorter, kicks are lower. Nice. Clap it. Time to celebrate, baby. You did such a great job.
So you know what? I lied. I'm not going to stop talking about other shit. Because I realized what I said. I started talking about people conforming, because that's the thing to do. And then I'm being bullied into conforming by having my lies banned and videos taken down. And I'm sitting here like, fine, I won't talk about it. It's exactly what they fucking want. They don't want you to fucking talk. They want you to shut up and comply. And that's literally what I was about to do. So no, fuck that. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to comply with bullshit, safe space bullshit. I believe everybody has a right to be treated fairly and equally and with respect. 100%. But if I'm not disrespecting you directly, then I'm not disrespecting you. Just because I said something that offends you, let me know it offended you. Sure, tell me it offended you. I don't care. I'm fine. If I think that I said something wrong, and I'm very good about that, then yeah, I'll apologize for it. Say, look, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you with that. I do apologize. Maybe I should watch my words a little more. It's the best way to fucking get somebody on your page, or at least on your side. But if I tell an offensive joke in just good humor, because it can be done in good humor, as comedians do all the time. I have seen black comedians talk about white people. I have seen white comedians talk about black people, and I see black people that fucking love the white comedians that do that. Why? Because they do it respectfully. There's a way of doing that stuff respectfully, without being racist about it. Granted, there are racist jokes that are just flat out racist, and you know, you're a fucking asshole for telling it. But there's other ones that are just funny. They're just pointing shit out. You know, they're calling attention to certain things because it's funny, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's the whole point of comedy. I had someone get on my case about my bio on Facebook that says, I now identify as a superhero. I've always wanted to be a superhero, so now I am one. Something like that. I'm not, but I always felt like one, so now I am. Something like that. And someone pointed out, and goes, oh, you're transphobic bio. Nope, not transphobic. It's very transphobic. I'm making a joke. It's a joke. I'm like, I also don't believe that transgender women are real women. Do I feel that they have a right to live their life the way they want to and be treated the way they want to, and they can go around living their life as a woman? Absolutely. They have every right to do so. And I will protect their right, and I will defend their right against anybody who says otherwise or tries to stop them. That doesn't mean I have to believe that you really are a woman, because you're not. You're a trans woman. It's the whole point of the trans portion of that. Is it hurting anybody? No. For you to believe that? Absolutely not. It's nobody else's business but yours. Until it becomes somebody else's business. Just saying. So, in the dating world, it's somebody else's business. They have every right to know ahead of time. Every right to know ahead of time. Every right. So, yeah, no, I will not stop saying my opinions on shit. I will not stop talking about things that interest me or things I feel the need to vent about. So, no, I'm not going to stop doing that. Because that's what they want me to do. That's what they want everybody to do. They want you to stop and comply to what they want you to fucking do and say. So, absolutely not. If I get banned, I get banned. If I get suspended, I get suspended. I'll just make a new fucking account just like everybody else does, and I will continue doing what I do. Because that's the right thing to do. However, I do need to make these shorter because they are getting longer just in nature as they go. My first video was 40 minutes, and I did a full workout. I did that full 20-minute cardio, minus the cool down, so the 17, 18 minutes worth of that. And then I did a full 10 exercises. Granted, it was one set of 30, it was super lightweight, I didn't have to do a lot of setup for it. I didn't have to change weights. All I do is grab a couple of small dumbbells. I use empty barbells for anything that needed a barbell. I know the only thing I had to do on the first day was take this up for my bench press, to my incline bench press. So really, as far as setup goes, that's it. I had one lat pull down, or a quick cable pull down with the tricep push downs. 40 minutes. It's going to be 40 minutes because I wasn't talking all the way through. But it was one set of 30, so it was boom, 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 boom. That one set of 30 takes about the same amount of time, roughly, as one set of 10 does with all this weight that I'm using now. So, that's that. And it's just going to get more intense because we're going to 5 to 6 next with a 1.5-minute intervals, because we're doing intervals in between. Doing a minute cardio intervals, minor cardio intervals in between, just to take up the rest time that we need in between sets. That's going to go to a 1.5 minutes, so I'm adding an extra 30 seconds more often because we're doing 5 sets, so I need to do 4 intervals in between in the exercise. So on top of doing 2 minutes, you know, we're doing, instead of doing 2 minutes of intervals, we're doing 3 6 minutes of intervals. Jesus Christ. And 5 sets of 6, which is going to be heavier weights, which is going to be just as hard to push as the 3 to 10. But it's going to be heavier, so it's going to take a little longer to get that 1 rep out than it did with the 3 to 10, which took longer than the 2 to 15, which took longer than the 1 of 30 per rep. I've noticed that doing my highlight reels. I can no longer get a full fly in 2 seconds on my highlight reel, because if you watch any of my highlight reels, other than the little tidbits that I throw in there, like, oh, it's week 1, day 1, or you know, my phone fell over, god damn it, I gotta go fix my phone, or I'm bitching about something else, or a troll pops in there. Other than those little sections in there, the exercise portions are all exactly 2 seconds long. Exactly. I make sure it says 2.0. So the cardio, the bench press, everything. There's a few exercises that are now I can know where the first few I could do probably 2. You know, like 1, 2. I could probably get at least 2 or 3 in there in that 2 seconds. That with the dumbbell flies for sure, and also the incline bicep curls, which we're doing tomorrow, I can only get half of it. So when I do I have to take this portion here up to get that 2 seconds now. So I either have to adjust that if I want the full rep to make sure I just put the full rep in there, or try to do them a little faster. But each rep takes longer the heavier the weight. So it's going to start taking a lot longer to do these. Hopefully not as bad when we start doing supersets, because then we're not taking rest breaks in between, we're just moving on to the next exercise. So we'll go from bench press to military press to tricep pull down to butterflies to side lateral raises to kickbacks or something like that. You know, just boom, 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 and then just repeat all the way through it for the entire 6 sets, and then again for the 10 sets for the next segment. So those intervals will go away, so it might make it go a little faster, hopefully. But this next one after the 3 to 10 is going to take a lot longer. So if I don't shut up during my workout, I'm never going to get it done. Plus, it also loses the purpose of doing the intervals to keep your heart rate up, keep your body warm, to cut by stopping talking, and then yeah, that's basically it. So no. If I have time before and after, which is never, I realized why I couldn't get up to my alarm. Why I was never waking up to my alarm at 8:15, 8:30, and 8:45. It's because for some stupid reason it resets to a default bullshit alarm that's not even fucking loud. Because I had it on loud music. You know, I had music in the on my playlist, which is still there. But maybe because I moved it to this SD card, it was no longer in the folder. That might be why. Clock. Yeah, it fucking changed to this. That's why I can't fucking get up in the morning. That pissed me off so fucking much. Stop playing. It should be like this. Or this. These are what I usually had it on. I don't know why it fucking changed. They're still right there, available. Apparently I can use Spotify too. But I picked those two because they start out very loud. Mortal Kombat! Or that little with the beginning of that Nick Jonas song. It's a good song, by the way. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I like it. It's a fun song. But that intro is like, you know, when you have the volume all the way up, which I didn't at that point. Kind of a own little alarm sound right there. That always wakes you up in the middle of the night. This too, because of so why my alarms turn back to a fucking bullshit fucking ringtone that very soft and quiet. I have no fucking clue. And that's why I've not been able to get up at 8 o'clock. So I'm sitting there waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning, wondering why the fuck I'm sleeping through my fucking alarms. And I just thought maybe because I was staying up too late, which is part of it, but at the same time, it apparently is playing that shit. So I knew part of it was me staying up late. I knew that was part of it. I just figured that was the only part of it, and I'm like, I just got to get up in the morning. I just have to start going to bed early. Well, I'm turning off my alarm. I'm like, well, maybe it's just because I'm going up early and my phone's too close to my bed, so I'm able to swipe it and turn it off. You know, I'm probably doing that just automatically, just because it's so easy to do. No, it's because I woke up this morning and it went off. I'm like, the fuck is that alarm? I think I would pay more attention to that. I should. So I realized I had an issue. Like I thought my alarm clock, I needed a new alarm clock. I put it in the bathroom, and of course the power in my area goes out at the fucking slightest fucking increase in wind. And I thought I put a new battery in it. Apparently I must have put an old battery in it. But I noticed that the clock, I had it set like 10, 12 minutes ahead. It was still 10, 12 minutes ahead. It's been plugged in. I haven't unplugged it. No, I haven't unplugged it. I've unplugged it and plugged it back in, without thinking about it because the alarm was off. Because it would stop going off, and I know I actually bought a new 9-volt battery and put it in there. So I don't pay attention to these things. This is my fault. This is all my fault for not getting down here in time. I'm not making excuses for it. It's all my fault. I'm giving you basically the reasons why it's my fault, because I don't pay attention to the fucking shit that I have at my in my utility. Is that right? At my disposal to make sure that I'm down here. So one thing I could do, I could put that fucking alarm down here, and I'd have to come down here. But then again, I have to go back upstairs, take my protein bar and shit, eat my protein bar and take my creatine and all that fun shit. But anyway, but I noticed that it was still on. It wasn't flashing. I've unplugged it a few times to plug in a different razor, because my razor, my trimmer is fucking the best thing I've ever had as far as trimming goes. I bought smaller ones. Thought that were better because the first one I had died. Like it wouldn't hold a charge. So I bought another one that just wouldn't trim. They're body hair trimmers. Obviously I need them. And they wouldn't do anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it not trimming this? You know, and like, it wasn't like I just don't think it was. There was like barely any little bits of hair coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? So I bought a new one of the one that I had, and they worked great for a while. And now the battery may last 5 minutes. I'll put it back on the charger for 2 seconds, and it lasts another 5 minutes, and then dies. I don't fucking understand it. It's like a Norelco, Philips Norelco something or other. I don't remember what it's called. But it's supposed to be a wet-dry one. The first one I use in the shower sometimes. So I'm like, maybe just using it in the shower makes it wear down faster because it makes the hair wet, makes it work harder. So I didn't use this one in the shower at all. And same issue a couple years later. Like it's some sort of shitty-ass fucking battery that dies super fucking fast. Yeah. But my wall hair clippers that I've had for like 20 plus years work just fine for it. So I guess so I have to plug that in occasionally when the other trimmer doesn't work. So when I need to trim, manscape, I need to manscape. So I will pull those out and I unplug the alarm clock because I never was using it. But I'm like, I need to make sure I'm up in time. So I got up, it's sitting up on top of my medicine cabinet. So I climbed up on the toilet, looked up at it, and it was on, and the time was correct. 10 minutes ahead, but it was correct. So I think it's actually working. The battery's actually working. But that alarm clock's probably fucking 25 or more years old. So anyway, so I'm gonna start the music. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna start this bullshit. Okay. Okay, so starting with cable pullovers, we did 100, 110, 110 last week. We're starting with 110 this time. And again, this is resistance. It's resistance. You're seeing over there. We can resistance, not weight, for this exercise. Yeah, so 110 Smallest increment I can increase is 5 pounds per side on that, so it would be 10 pounds for this exercise. So, yeah. Fucking thing is. Last song was like loud. Alright, first set 110. 10 reps. I'm gonna stay there. Alright, so again, any exercise that is not single-sided, which is everything except for the last two exercises. Single-sided, I mean, like you have to do like one side at a time. We'll have an interval, a little cardio interval in between. Again, just minor, moderate, nothing special. So we're doing jogging in place this time. If you want to do the same thing every time, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. I mix it up because I don't want to get boring. So each exercise has its own interval.
In the game, and that's my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout, and fame, mud, disease, I play. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. War with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague, fundamentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, but there's logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh, to the last of the webs, I'm waiting up to change the past. While I'm achieving, got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing of the things in the past. Move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. Don't never stop competing.
Alright, second set, same way.
I just wanna be iconic, sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I can play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep on your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of bleeding by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you see greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim. To last from the webs I'm weaving, I can change the past.
Feeling that's gonna stay there for a while. Second Train set 110. 10 reps. Stay 110. Alright, last set, same weight. Ah! Alright, third set, 110, 10 reps. Stay the same for next week. And, yeah. Alright, decline presses. And I gotta do a little bit of a setup on this. Raise it back in about 6 inches. Give me a nice decline there. Something like that. I don't know. Somewhere around there. If I take that bar all the way out, lay it flat, it sits kind of pretty much like that. Basically sits at this angle. It's way too steep for the exercise. So here, a little bit there gives you a good 30-ish degree angle. Again, the music just keeps fucking changing where the fuck it wants to, which makes absolutely no sense because it's set to be the same volume. Almost. that's good. Alright, last week we did 110, 115, 120. We're keeping it at 120, which is the bar plus 100 pounds. Alright, so first set 120. First set 120, 10 reps. We'll keep it 120 for the second set. Do jumping jacks, I believe. Yeah. Second set, same weight.
There's no controlling me, my thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab at that, I don't know, my rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes, I lost all feeling from my head to my toes, you said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed, just how you see things, realize something needs change, cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up.
Alright, second set 120, 10 reps. We'll go 125. I don't know why. Alright, so we're going up 5 pounds. Alright, last set, 125. 10 reps, and that will stay there for next one. That wasn't fun. Alright, so stretch this thing down and we'll do decline flies. Okay, decline flies. 25, 27 and a half, and 30. We're keeping it at 30. Maybe I'm doing jump ropes for intervals. Imaginary jump rope. Jump rope. first set, 30 pounds, 10 reps. So it'll stay 30 pounds for the next set. Okay, jump rope. Alright. Second set, same weight. So up until those last two, I was like, yeah, I'll take it up a little bit. Alright, second set 30. Reps. We'll stay 30 for next set. Alright, third set, same weight. Alright, last set, 30 pounds, 10 reps, it'll stay there for next week. Okay, front shoulder raises are next. Move the bench, clean this a little bit up here. Push the bench out of the way. Need it for one shoulder exercise. And then all of the tricep. No, 2 or 3 tricep exercises. Alright, so front shoulder raises, we did 22.5 on all 3 sets last week. Keep it 22.5. I'm going to forego fucking with the dumbbells because I gotta do that later anyway. Shoulder shrugs. That annoys the fuck out of me. So, I'm just going to grab the 20 pounders with the 2 pound wrist weights, will be 22, which is close enough to 22.5. Those bars aren't accurate anyway, so. They're roughly 2.5 pounds. So, you know, adding these adding a 2 pound wrist weight to a 5-10 pound dumbbell does add quite a bit, because that 10 pound dumbbell, or 20, or 25 dumbbell, is pushing you just close enough to not be able to go up to the next 5 pound increment. But you're like, I can do more, but I can't go up to the next one. Because you'll pick up the next one, you'll barely get 2 or 3 out. But you're knocking out 10, 12 of the 5 pounds less. So you can add 2 pounds to it. With their plate weights, you can buy 1 1/4 plates to put on there. That'll give you an extra 2.5 pounds total. And then you should be struggling on your next set with the additional 2 pounds. If anybody makes fun of you for doing it, smack them in the face with the weight. Just kidding, don't do that. Come on, alright, first set, 22 pounds. Also, you can do that single arm if you want to. It means do all one side, and then do all the other side. Don't do it this way though. With small weights, 3 pound weights, just use 2 pound wrist weights. If that's what you're doing like aerobic style, that's fine. But actual heavier weights, all it's going to do is cause your body to go like this. The wrist be falling over. risk injuring your back. At the very least, it's not going to do what you want to do with the exercise. Look at my arms, really not moving them up. If I do this a little bit, see where my arm actually is. So you have to come all the way up here. It's close to right there. That'd be even worse. So don't do that either. Single arm or alternating is the only way to do those. Now if you're doing it on a bench, you're sitting down on a bench, like a back bench. Like that. And sure, go double on it. But I wouldn't do it on a this is as straight as mine can go. I'd find a bench straight. With a 90-degree back. And then I would do it sitting down if you want to do a double arm. This would work too, but I really recommend a straight one. So, but standing wise, alternating single arm. Only two ways you want to do it. Alright, first set 22. 10 reps. I'm going to keep it at 22 for the second set. I'm getting fucking hungry. Again, I took too long to come down here. What the fuck are we doing? Skiers. Skiers. Cross-country skiers. Basically what you do on the elliptical machine. Thumb grab. Mini run lunges, whatever you want to fucking call them. That would be a run lunge. Like that. If I do those, you can do those too. I don't. I just do leg lifts. Also not good to abruptly stop like I just did. But what I said, we're keeping it the same? Yeah. Honestly, I think these 2-pound wrist weights, with the position they're in here, as opposed to being here, makes it heavier. At least makes it feel heavier. But again, these wrists, they're about the same. But this is like physics. Different position of the weight makes it harder. Doesn't necessarily make it heavier, just makes it harder. Alright. Again, second set, same weight. Okay, second set, 22, 10 reps. And we're going to keep it there again for the third set. Nothing to write down yet. Okay, last set, same way. Okay, last set, 22 pounds, 10 reps, and we'll stay there for next time. That's a good time to refill it. Alright, behind the neck press. 60, 60, 65, we're going to 70. It's getting to the point that it's very awkward to swing that bar over my head. And I really have no reason to when I use the bigger bar. So I'm not going to get 60 pounds of weight on that bar. I mean, I can on the ground, not on the squat rack, because this part of the bar comes about here, and I can only fit like 1 or 2 plates on each side. So, I guess it's time to upgrade to the big bar. I gotta do a clean and jerk basically to get it over my back, over my head. So we'll put this up in squat position. Alright, so 20-pound bar. We're going 70 pounds, so you 50 pounds total weights. 25 on each side. Okay. So then I can back up here and turn to the camera. Okay. Okay, first set, 70 pounds, 10 reps. Definitely will stay there. Do butt kicks or kickbacks or running with your legs but going backwards. Basically, you're just kicking this way as opposed to coming. Knees down, heels back. You don't have to do this unless you want to, and my shins aren't feeling it. So we're going a little lighter. Less bouncy, I guess. Okay, second set, same way. that way. That first initial one's harder for some reason because I think doing this, put it back there. I don't know. That first little kind of loosens my arms up. I don't know what I'm saying. Second set, 70 pounds, 10 reps. We're gonna stay there for the third set and back to the third one. Again, I don't call them butt kicks. You have to kick your butt every time. Just because you're kicking backwards. Never more comfortable for you. Right now, this is more comfortable for me than the high ones because I'm starting to get shin splints. Don't do it all these damn intervals. So I'm trying to avoid it. That would be good. Alright, last set, same weight. This one, if I get over 100 pounds, which I'm not sure if I will, how long it'll take. But since I'm standing and have the weight above me, I will definitely put the weight belt on after 100 pounds. That's my rule for exercises that kind of require back work, deadlifts, squats. Anything that's going to cause me to do something wobbly. Yeah. All right. That's why I don't like using this big one, because it's long and awkward to turn. Then again, I don't have to turn, but because I'm recording everything, I want to be, even those squats I don't turn. Whatever. Okay, last set, 70 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there for next week. And moving on. Lying down, rear shoulder flies. Just strip this off first. Okay, so other than a machine designed to do this exercise, like pull this way, one of those flying machines that actually reverses, you can pull it as opposed to pushing it. Or a cable machine that allows you to bring it back like this. Other than that, you got like 3 options to do this with weights. So you can do it lying down like I do. You can do it at different angles too. The only reason I have the angle that I have on here, which is this angle, is because I can't reach, or because the weights this way, like this. If I'm flat, my hand is down here. So this way I don't have to worry about the weights touching the ground while I'm holding them. So I've seen it done at higher angles like this as well, but I think the closest to being flat is the best. You can sit here, you can do it like that, or you can do it single arm, bent over, like that. And I will also state that every time I recommend that you turn your hands in this way. That will help you keep your elbows out, which will help you keep them going back this way, so it's still a shoulder exercise, as opposed to coming down this way, which is a natural reaction for your arms, which makes it then a back exercise. I know I don't have anything back there to show you. So yeah, wrists turn down, thumbs turn in, whatever you want to say that, to help you with that one. Alright, so we did 27.5, 30, 30. We're keeping it at 30 for this first set. And then for the intervals, we're doing Heisman-ish moves. This is one you got to kind of be careful. Not careful like safety-wise. I mean, you should always be careful safety-wise. You got to pay a little more attention to what you're doing because you can't see yourself unless you got like a mirror set up that you can actually watch. You know. You kind of got to pay attention to where your hands are, where your elbows are, your shoulders, so you know that you're actually getting it all the way up as opposed to just like it feels like it's there. Because if everybody stretch your arms, go back this way, you're not used to doing that. So getting it in the right position every time takes a little concentration. So be wary of that. You might think you're doing it because you're here, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do more weight. And you pick up the next weight, and you can't even get up this far. I'm wondering why. Because you weren't even up here. So you're doing it, you're going here, that's not the move. You need to go as far back as you can. So, good thing to do is to figure out, do this first, realize where you're at, and that's where you should be on every rep. I don't feel like I'm getting quite there. My left arm is liking that as much as my right arm. And I feel like the right arm doesn't like it as much as it should. So, anyway, 30 pounds, 10 reps. It'll stay the same. I don't think it's going to budge for a while. And that's fine. I don't care. long as I get the workout. Doesn't matter if you're increasing weight, as long as you're getting the workout in. Alright, so by Heisman-ish moves for the interval, basically the Heisman pose is, you know, something along those lines. So you're just kind of going back and forth like that. Alright. If it's too much for you, because that's kind of a bitch, you can just kind of do the high knee things, back and forth like this. You can take your knees down a little bit, you can add a little more upper body. Or you can just kind of do mini ones like this. Doesn't matter, as long as you're moving, that's the whole point. And again, the reason why I switched this up is so it's not monotonous. Or else I would just jog in place. That's the easiest one to do. It's less stressful on your legs, on your knees, on your shins, ankles, all that stuff. It's a natural movement. It really isn't like a natural movement to keep repeating. But our bodies are made to run, so running in place. Whatever you want to do, just keep moving, that's all. Okay, so second set, same weight. The music's being fucking quiet again. Yeah, I really think the whole maintain the volume at 91%, whatever the fuck it said, is not maintaining all of it at 91% of my bones volume. Maintaining at 91% of the song's volume. So when the song is quieter, it drops it. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a normalized feature. I thought that had a normalized feature. No, it has a smart feature. It's not smart. It only works if all the music is the same volume in the first place. You'd think Samsung would know. Alright, anyway, second set. I think that one was better than the last set. I'll have to find out when I'm watching the review. Alright, second set, 30 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there. Third set. Again, it's not quite feeling exactly like it's really perfectly smooth. You know. That's one of the ones, you know, like barbell curls, you're cool, it's about halfway through it, by 7 or 8, you're like, oh, you know. These ones, it's more like, you can do it all the way, it feels like you're doing it all the way, every time, but you don't get that feeling like, you know, where you can't get it, you're doing it, and it feels like you're doing it, even though you might not be getting all the way up. If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I don't care. It makes sense to me. If you want to make it look more like Heisman, you're not doing it, you're kind of doing this, just kind of throw your arms out. You can go wide if you really want to. That's kind of the whole move, is moving out of the way. song's louder. Louder. No, this is the same thing on the phone. I don't know. I don't fucking know. 30 pounds. Let's write it down. Let's do it again. That's it. Same way. Alright, last set, 30 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there for next week because last few I'm still not feeling. Okay, so shoulder shrugs. We did 45, 47 and a half, and 50 last week, last Thursday. We decided to keep it the same for Monday. Shoulder shrugs are the only ones I do twice a week, so I have to check Monday. So 45, 47 and a half, 50. Keeping it 50 for Monday. Monday we did 50, 52, and 55. We're keeping it 55. Alright, so I gotta make these dumbbells because my hex dumbbells want to go up to 40. Monday, I used the 25 pounds on there. Like, it took the things out like this, and I felt like they were just rolling up my side. It felt weird and awkward. Awkward. It was more awkward than weird. Yeah. That's kind of the same thing. But I might have to start using them because, yeah. I think I might be able to get like 70 max on there, maybe 80. I don't know. If I switch over to the small clamps, probably hold more. And again, these bars probably aren't made to hold a lot. That's why they're so light. They're light. They're less than a pound. why I use them for the regular weights, and then I use those black ones for the incremented weights, the 2.5 pound increments, because they weigh about approximately 2 to 2.5, 2 to 3 pounds, somewhere in between there. So, yeah. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 2.5, 55. And the bar is less than a pound, so we're about 50 pounds. Okay, and the intervals for this one is going to be fasting. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 hypermove. 1, 2, 3, 4 hypermove. Oh, no more coffee. Alright, so first set, 5 pounds. Shoulder shrugs are just straight up. That's it. You don't got to try to go up to your ears. You don't need to bring your head down like this. You know, once you start feeling that little, like, I'm starting to squish down like this, squish up and try to get the feeling done, you're not doing it right. You've got too much weight. See, now this one's too fucking loud. We'll take it down one notch, it's too quiet. So anyway, so just take it up where it's comfortable, high as you can go without like doing all this squishy shit. Hold it there for about a second, maybe 2 seconds if you want to, and then let go. I mean, don't drop it, you know. You don't have a lot of room to move there, so it's like, your arms might do this, which is fine as long as this is happening here, right? You don't want it to be like you're not paying attention, all of a sudden you're going, and you're not actually lifting your fucking shoulders. So best bet to do this in front of a mirror, or set up your phone like I have here, where you can see yourself. Okay, so first set, 55 pounds. Each side. Anyway. Technically, that's me deadlifting over 100 pounds. Alright. Okay, first set, 55 pounds. 10 reps and stay 55 for the next set. Alright, so fast feet. Looks stupid. Looks goofy, but whatever. Try to do this in travel, travel if you want to. Do it right here. Go this, nice and easy. Or you can go really far. Whatever you want to do. Up to you. It's kind of hard to do with music because we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they're counting 4. 8. Okay. Alright, second set, same weight. This is the one I'm using for my highlight reels now because fucking TikTok is bitch. TikTok's bitch. Everybody that works there are bitches. That's hate speech. Okay. Alright, second set, 55 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there for the third set.
She can get you all the dopamine inside. Tricks fast once she's taken. Body's the creation. They say the devil made it for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement. A body by say she had a high waist, and we tear it on the space. Off the liquor on the chase. Got some needles to the face. Baby, I come in no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Just haven't really how she was up on the tight frame. Long game, no shame, baby, came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Okay, last set, same weight. We'll be done with shoulders. think I still did them, but alright, last set, 55, 10 reps. That will stay the same for Monday.
Everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test it up with me. I think I'm bad enough to see. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts. Give a little high thoughts. I know it's tough.
DoorDash won't let me modify my start time. Because they're bitches. It started with positive. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Gotta get out of the habit of doing that though. Alright, so I'm gonna break this down, these down, and then move on to Triceps. I switched them. Alright, so on to triceps. We do a wide grip, shoulder width grip, tricep push down. Last week we did 55, 55, 55. Let's keep it at 55. Alright. So, I don't. Obviously I got 55 pounds right there. Smaller weight. $25, $50, and 2.5, 55. Here we go. On my own. Here we go. All right. Oh my god, you stupid fucking Instagram bullshit. There's no copyrighted fucking music on my fucking Instagram. Fuck, goddamn. I love it. Just keep sending the messages about it. They keep fucking doing it. Again, turn down one, they'll shut the fuck up. First set, 55 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there for the next set. And we're doing wacky jumps. With quiet fucking music because Instagram's almost as much of a bitch as TikTok. Okay, second set, same, whatever the fuck it is. Wait. Second set, 55 pounds, 10 reps. It will stay 55. Third set. Surprised Facebook isn't going on like, oh, you're playing copyrighted music. It's they're owned by the same fucking people. When it's not copyrighted fucking music. For some reason, for some stupid reason, they keep popping up and saying that oh my fucking god. For some reason it keeps popping up saying it's owned by like RTV, someplace out in fucking India or something. Yet everything I pulled is off the YouTube library with no attribution needed, all Creative Commons. All it has to be is in a fucking video. And it is in a video. It's being recorded, it's live streaming, those are all videos. Fuck you, Instagram, and your fucking bullshit. While we're at it, I'm going to say fuck you, TikTok again. Because fuck TikTok. I'm still going to use it, but fuck it. Okay. So that is the last double-sided exercise. That is the last interval. Or this is the last double-sided exercise. Last two exercises are single arm. Do one side, do the other. There's no interval required because the rest break will be taken up by the other arm exercise. So this one gets the rest, while this one does its set. And vice versa. Alright, last set of this exercise. Same weight. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to take it up to 60 for next week, but considering the last couple on both of those, all three of those, got hard, and I had to take a little tiny quick break on the last one. I don't think I'll be able to sustain 3 sets at 60. Alright, so last set 55 pounds, 10 reps. Keep it at 55 for next week. And we'll just take it from there. Looks like everything so far has stayed the same for next week. Or next time, whatever. Alright, overhead extensions. Last week we did 17.5 on all three. We're keeping it 17.5. Because this one's a bitch. Alright, and I have these ones already made up, so. Okay. So again, you don't want to be swinging your arm out like this. It's not the move. You want to try to keep it right about there. You do it here, but it's just going to make it a lot fucking harder. Possibly injure your shoulder, elbow. About there is good. Natural position. Hold your arm to help, or else you might start swinging it out too much. My fucking pick. God damn it! I just can't win with these fucking goddamn cats. TikTok wants to give me fake-ass fucking violations. Literally, fake-ass fucking violations. Twitch keeps fucking freezing, and then Instagram keeps trying to tell me I have fucking copyrighted music when I have every fucking legal right to use the fucking goddamn music that I'm fucking using inside of the video that I'm using it in. So how many did I do? 2, 3? I don't fucking know. Let's say 2. I'm getting fucking pissed off with this shit. Nobody watches these anyway. What the fuck do I bother me fucking doing this? Call that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. record them for my own fucking personal archive and stay off the fucking apps. Because it's like that. That's the fucking headaches. That was cool. Got through the first fucking set. Other than having to stop it because fucking Twitch decided to fucking freeze on me. Again, I don't know if it's fucking frozen when it does that or if it's just my screen that's fucking frozen. But then again, I've had people saying that it was frozen before and my screen was fine. I don't fucking know. I don't know. 17 and a half, 10 pounds. I'll keep it there because I know damn well if I try to take it out, I won't be able to get a cup of water to it. I'm really surprised that my fucking screen hasn't closed. Use it for 10 minutes. It's been 20, almost 20 minutes. I think whatever DoorDash did on the last update made it so the screen doesn't close. And that's fine because I can see my thing. But I'm going to still keep my timer going. Just in case. Okay, second set, same weight. Okay, second set, 17 and a half. It's obviously going to stay where it is because those last couple were like new. Alright, last set, 17. Motherfucker. That one's not going to go higher than Sneaky. I figured. This one's a bitch. Okay, last set, 17.5, 10 reps. We'll stay that way for next week. Yeah, Ohio. Alright, last exercise. Lying down cross body extensions. Did 20 pounds all 3 times last week. We're keeping it 20 pounds this time as well. Okay, so lying down because you need the gravity to do the work for you on this one. Gravity to do the work for you. Anything. If you're doing this, obviously gravity's not helping you. This time around, all this since April, so a little over 3 months. But yeah, so you want to keep your arm basically in that position like that. You want it not like this, not out here, not up here. It's here. Alright, you need to get that tricep there. Okay. Great, you could do it this way, but that's just twisting your arm here. You're doing more here. You want to try to focus more on the tricep. You're still going to feel your bicep, your forearm, and your shoulder as well. That's because you need to balance. You're balancing it here, so you're going to feel that, the balancing muscles. But it's going to give you a little bit of work in the tricep. It's kind of this whole area basically. It's a compound exercise. So single-sided, one weight. Done on the ground as well. Start here, bring it out here. Trying not to move your shoulder, but you're going to have some wobble, wiggle anyway. But stay natty. What is natty? First set, 20 pounds, 10 reps. We'll stay there for the next set. You will always stay natty. I don't know what that means. Alright, second set, same way. for the other weight. Okay, second set, 20 pounds, 10 reps, and that's definitely going to stay the same. Alright, last set. Here we go. Take them upstairs. Okay, last set, 20 pounds, 10 reps, and then we'll stay the same for next week. And done. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Kind of. This needs to go back over here. Now everything's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, anything I got on social media is going to be the same username for the most part. Anything that I use is. So if you find me on something, if you want to check out the other ones, that's how you can find me. My music playlist, my Spotify workout playlist is not the shit that I'm playing now because I can't play that live because I will get copyright violations. But then again, I still get the copyright violations on fucking Instagram even though it's not a fucking copyright violation. But whatever. So, kind of just makes me want to fucking play my music because if they're going to fucking give me a violation, then fuck them. I'll do the fucking music I want to fucking play. Listen to real fucking goddamn music. Anyway. So this background bullshit. Okay. Twitch I only live stream on, that's all I know what to do with it. I don't think there's anything else to do with it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Whatever. TikTok is the main account where I post everything first, even though I'm fucking blocked on my fucking lives due to a fake hate speech violation because I wasn't. Anyway, done enough of that. So yeah, all my update videos, my fitness journey videos, and informational videos, my highlight reels, all go to TikTok first, and I share them across the rest of the platforms from there. I'm not sure. I don't think they're going to Twitter. Don't think they're going to Twitter. The videos are not going to Twitter. But they go to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for sure. So yeah, all my informational videos, my updates, and my highlight reels go to TikTok. They get shared to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. My progress pictures, my weekly progress pictures, that shows you my starts, my starting picture to my current picture, and also my last week to current picture. Just for comparisons, I post those on Instagram, and then I share those to Twitter and Facebook from there. So if you want to see my update pictures, they're there on Instagram, they're also on Facebook, and they're on Twitter. The rest of Twitter and TikTok are mainly political opinionated videos or political stuff. Twitter mostly be trolling on morons. TikTok, I literally make anti-hate videos, anti-bullying videos, hypocritical videos, calling people out their hypocrisy. Try to do funny stuff. Seems the only thing we want to watch my other stuff. But basically opinionated videos. That's the rest of it. Instagram has this stuff as well as artwork, different tie knots, and some other shit. Then Facebook, whatever's public you can see on there is pretty much going to be anything since I started posting this stuff back whenever I started posting it. It wasn't in April, but I kind of bulk posted most of them probably about halfway through. I'm not sure when I started. Sometime in May, June, somewhere around there, I started posting the stuff to TikTok, and I think everything from there is public. So anything before that, you're not going to see because it's unless you're we're friends on Facebook. And I will not add you on as a friend on Facebook if I don't know who you are. At this point, I don't see a point because everything's public. Everything I'm posting is public anyway. So there's no point in adding. You can follow me. I made that available. So if you want to follow me on any platforms, you can follow me. That's fine. I don't add people as friends on Facebook unless I know them anymore. So if I do want to post something private, I know the people who are going to see it are people that I know. Or at least that I've been friends with on Facebook since it's sometime between it started and now. So But if I don't know you, I had a friend request the other day. If you're watching this, I don't think you are. But if you are, I'm not going to accept that friend request. It's not anything personal against you, but I don't know who you are. So, so yeah. Also, private DMs. I will not respond to a private DM unless I know who you are, unless we had a conversation. So if we're sitting here chit-chatting, I'm talking to you, you're talking to me back and forth, and then I say, yeah, sure, send me a DM, that's fine. That's fine. Even I might respond to you if we've been chit-chatting back and forth, and all of a sudden you pop in there, I'll probably respond to you. It's not a problem. But if you're watching me, and then all of a sudden I get a DM from you, I'm not going to respond to it. Especially if there's no information in there whatsoever, or if there's too much information. If it's just, hey, I don't really care. I don't really. If you can't send me anything in the DM, other than hey, I'm not going to respond to it. Or if you sit there and say, hey, I have absolutely no followers, no nothing, no profile picture, no pictures, no information on on anything, but I work for this company that wants to give you $1,000 a week to promote their product. No. If a company wants me to promote the product, the company will actually fucking contact me. Somebody who's actually branded with the information that I can look up. Not some random dude with a foreign name and a dude's name. And it's one profile picture of a pretty girl modeling picture, and then you're telling me that you work for this company, you want to send money. Yeah, right. Okay. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I need to eat. I'm done. So I am going upstairs. So yeah, like I said, if you're watching me on Facebook, it's pretty much anything. Update-wise, pretty much everything. So if you're on Facebook, it'll have everything there. And so does Instagram. So Facebook also gets the links to the YouTube videos as soon as I'm finished with them. I'm currently, last Thursday is being uploaded to YouTube right now. So that one's done. I'm behind, whatever. So, but yeah, if you go to the Facebook, go to thefacebook.com. Anything public on there pretty much is going to be anything that I posted to all the other sites. So it'll have the link to the YouTube video. It'll have all the updates. It'll have all the progress pictures, all the weekly highlights there for you. But yeah, you can check out all the different platforms if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I don't give a shit. Whatever. I'm done. Bye-bye. See you later. Have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow. If I can ever turn this